Hello everyone, my name is Zeyuan Liu and my project is about fake news detection. And first, let me introduce what my fake news detection will do. It will decide whether a given piece of news is convincing or not based on the news content and news title. For example, once I saw a news called "Diet drinks are flattening you up." But when I look at the news content, it lacks the support of data and references. So it's actually a rumor. However, my parents kept believing this news, and I can't even convince them that this is a fake news. So this leads to the problem. Why fake news is a big problem? Because due to the spread of internet, everyone is easy to modify the data, and people tend to blindly trust what they see. And nowadays, there are no major rumor detection methods, actually. So my data composed of two data sets. One is FakeNewsNet, and this FakeNewsNet is composed of Gossip Corp and PolitiFact. And another is Cargo FakeNewsNet, which is directly installed from Cargo. So you may wonder, what is Gossip Corp and PolitiFact? These are two websites that can verify whether the news are fake or real. They give the news links that they plan to verify, and give a report on how they will verify the news are fake or not. And I looked through most of the reports, and I believe that the reports are supported by lots of data and investigation. So I convinced them as convincible. And so here comes my data gathering process. First, I found my Flux server and collecting website links from the Twitter official account of Gossip Corp and PolitiFact according to time backwards, from now back to around 2014. And then I visit those website links and get the according news link and the verified results, that is fake or real. And then I use newspaper 3K package to grab the information from the news link. And through this method, I collect the news content and news title. And for the Cargo dataset, it's a lot of simple. It has multiple attributes, so I choose only the news content and news title along with the news labels. And then I concatenated the two datasets. This is the data examples. You can see that the title, the text, the source, and the label. Almost all of the texts are pretty well done. But however, there are some texts that have some special characters. So for the data cleaning procedure, I just remove those special characters. And for the input, I just concatenate the title with the text. And here is the data count. You can see that the Cargo data set is composed of most of the data. And for the FNN, that the real examples is much larger than the fake examples. However, the total number of data is sufficiently enough to train. And here are the fake news data work cloud and the real news data work cloud. You can see that for the fake news data, the Donald Trump is actually the center of fake news data. And for the baseline model, I chose the rumor detection milestone model in 2016 by Dr. Ma. And it's a two-layer LSTM. And for the hyperparameter, you can see I listed on the right side. And for my architecture model, I chose BERT model with classification head. And I use the BERT-based uncased pretrained model along with the BERT-based uncased pretrained tokenizer. And I train the tokenizer together with the classifier. And the hyperparameters are listed on the last line. And here is the detailed architecture model. And you can see that there are total 110 million trainable parameters. And there are total 12 transformers. And here are the quantitative results. For the model accuracy, on the left side is my model, and on the right side is the baseline model. And the accuracy of my model reached around 95% for both train and test. However, for the baseline model, it's reached only 86%, I think. And my loss and my architecture loss reached down to around 0.14. But however, for the baseline model, it is around 0.32, I think. This is the qualitative result. I choose an example from Gossip Corp, which is not included in my data set. And the results given at 0.04983, which indicates this is actually a fake news. And the result is the same as the justification from Gossip Corp. And I have tried a lot of other data that is not included in my data set in Gossip Corp and PolitiFact, and all of them give the truth justification. And here are two huge problems that I haven't had time to solve. The first one is that you can see that the Kako data set is about 2 times than my FFN data set. This is because that I've already investigated Gossip Corp and PolitiFact back to 2014. However, for the report, it doesn't always say that the news is fake or real in the paragraph. Actually, some of the often say it's not recognized by the public, and it's not states that the news is fake or real. So I can't simply decide it by my written code. Actually, I can build a new network to decide whether the news is fake or real according to the report, not the news content itself. And the second problem is that I can just simply form the fake news by replacing the person's name. But I think my current architecture can't justify this. Yeah.
Okay.